Hello, welcome to Pearly Eye Review. I'm PJ, and earlier today I went to go see the movie starring Charlize Theron called Tully. Here's my ticket. There it is. Well, Charlize, she goes in and dedicates herself, whether it be Monster or Mad Max. She is a chameleon. She could transform into anything, and she, to me, I think was believable as a mom that's sort of struggling with everyday life with her kids and soon to be third child that she at the beginning of the movie is pregnant with. I like how she is self-aware. She calls BS out on people around her and she lets them know. She was the one that mostly made me chuckle just a little bit. And as for her family or the people around her, not that interesting. Her husband, typical dopey dad and husband. He's a nice guy, but not really interesting. Her brother and his wife, annoying. Her kids, they're okay. But I'll come back to at least one of the kids, her son. And of course the one that's born in the movie, her daughter, the one she's pregnant with, Mia, she's cute. Nothing over the top. You know, they're just cute kids. The main point of the story is what's been said is yeah, she is a struggling mom. This is her third child she's about to have, and she is just feeling the pressures of being a mom for the third time, and it's starting to get to her. And so I believe it was days before she was about to give birth to her third child, her daughter Mia. She goes to her brother's house, and he's doing well for himself. He's got some money, so he treats his sister out. Well, they're at his house, but treats her, helps her out when she needs it. He helps pay for the private school that her kids go to, and he suggests to Charlize's character Marlo. He suggests this to his sister Marlo. Why don't you just get a night nurse? Because you seem overworked, tired. You're already stressed out enough with the two kids that you already have already here, and baby, the third one it's gonna be hectic, more hectic, because he's just like you're just overworked. I forgot what she said she does. She works at some company that makes health bars or something like that. And she's on maternity leave, but her job, and you don't really see where she works. She just mentions it really quickly, but mostly you see her at home just taking care of her kids while she has the time off too. And she says, well, no, she tells her brother, I don't really want a night nurse. I don't want anybody in my house bonding with my child. I want to do that. So as the movie goes along, you think, well, you hear a knock at the door, and like, oh, okay, she agreed to have the night nurse once her daughter's born. And the big question that we all have is, okay, the title of the movie is called Tully. So you're like, who the heck, at least I was wondering, who the heck is Tully? And knock, knock, knock. Who's at the door? Young lady introduces herself. It's Tully. So Tully is the night nurse. Well, the movie kind of drags on. It's what I can say is getting to the point, because it's nothing really over the top, the whole movie. It's Tully interacting with Marlo and helping her out and just get through the nights of stress. Tully does what she says she's supposed to do, is take care of little Mia, and then only wake up Charlize when she needs to have feedings. Okay, let's just get to the point. There's a plot twist. This movie seriously tries to go all Birdman. This is where I kind of slightly, I'm not gonna lie, roll my eyes at. This movie tries to pull a Birdman where, can you really call it a spoiler? I mean, it's really no big deal. Marlo gets into a car accident. She didn't die. She's okay. She's fine. But she was out. She had a night out with Tully. After a series of Tully coming over during the nights and really helping Marlo out. They have a close bond, and Marlo is sort of remembering who she was. She's rekindling self-worth. And she gets into a car accident, and then while she's in the hospital, the doctor asks her husband, who's giving her insurance information, asking him, has she ever had any mental issues and he's like, no. Well, when she had our son, she got, I guess, like postpartum depression or something like that, because she's talking about a woman who's never there. The woman who was never there is Tully. So that means Marlo never really what was she? I think she just told her husband that just so he could just not worry about her at night. And the big twist in the movie, the stinger, is that Tully is Marlo's younger self when she was like a teenager or late teens, early 20s. Tully is her, because when the husband gives the insurance information, he says her full name, Marlo, whatever her middle name is, maiden name, Tully. So Tully is the younger version of Charlize Theron's character. It's so silly. So what it is I guess overall what I get from this movie is that she has to pretty much suck up how crappy life is, and she'll get through it only if she just holds on to who she truly is inside. It's like she's older now, and she can't do some of the things she used to do back in the day, but she can still hold on to the person she sort of used to be, but it's not used to, but she still is that person. She just has to find the time to be that person again. Because Tully is very fun. Tully, used to go to clubs, drink a little, just used to go out and socialize. And she kind of misses that part of her life. So, and also back to the kids. One of her kids, her son, seems to have behavioral problems. Like, they don't really say, and this is what I wish the movie would have done, really touched on this, because what I get from Marlo's character and her son, it just seems like what I appreciate, the movie touches slightly on mental health issues. This is what I'm kind of getting from this movie, and I actually kind of dug that part about it, because it's her not being able to deal, I think just overall her not being able to deal with what's going on in her life, so she goes inside and tries to find that fun person she used to be. But I wish they would have elaborated on that, I think. But just not make it into so much of a like aha moment, like a plot twist. Like, come on, just say that in order for her to get through the day, she thinks about that young fun person she used to be. Just say that. Okay, that's fun. That's fine with me. Fine with me. Now her son, they don't really say, to me, his traits are, he has like, either it's, I think I said OCD, I mean ADD, or he's a bit autistic, or mildly autistic. They don't really say he's diagnosed, they just say he's quirky, and I think for me personally, I can kind of relate being a kid that kind of struggled in school, and when the adults around you just don't really know what to do or have a term for what you have, and they're just giving all types of labels off, but not really getting to the source of the problem. I kind of felt for her son, and I wish they had touched more on that. They kind of brushed over, like, well, because he had to switch schools. Eventually, her son had to go to a new school because the school just was like, his behavior was just too crazy. Yeah. And there was a teacher, because Marlo was struggling with her son. He had a freak out in the bathroom, and one of the teachers came by and heard all the commotion and told Marlo and her son, hey, he talked to him and had them do like a little calming down exercise, like, oh, pretend to be a tree and shake all the leaves and something like that. And it helped her son calm down. And he said, there's nothing wrong with you. You belong here in this school, unlike the other school he was at. And it was just, I guess, towards the end, Marlo and her son realized, don't stress the little things in life. Everything's going to be okay. And he seemed to be fine. But if we're talking about mental health issues, I think that should, and I'm not saying over-dramatize the movie, but just say what it is. Hey, well, I will say that's what Marlo said in the movie. Just don't brush around the bush. Just say you think there's something wrong with my son, or just say it. Just say what you mean. Yeah, and I just, overall, it's ironic that the movie said that. I just wish this movie said that by itself. Just spit it out. What does it mean? Overall, I thought it was I don't think it's something you should run out and see in the movies. I mean, if you have a few hours to kill, by all means, go see it. But, stay at home. Get however you watch your movies at home. Blu-ray, DVD, digital copy, Netflix, whatever. It's something to play in the background. It's a sweet film, I'll say that. So, it's not a must-see, go-see. It's But I will say, I commend them on the slight touch on what I got was touching on mental health issues and how people handle them. I just wish they would have elaborated on it more. I will pretty soon be doing my review, when it comes out, A Star Wars Story, Han Solo, and Ant-Man and the Wasp. I can't wait for those two. But so that's my review of Tully. And like, subscribe, and what do you guys think? If you saw Tully. Okay, thanks.